everybody. This might have worked. Okay, cool. So we just had a bunch of technical difficulties. So sorry about that. If you guys were on it and not on it and whatever, we had to go on and off and on and off. Anyway, we're here now, and I'm really happy to be sharing with you some information about how to keep your immune system healthy. So I'll introduce myself first. I'm Dr. Lisa Gordon, and I'm a chiropractor and I'm a master of nutrition response testing. What I know is that your body has the natural ability to heal itself. And at my office, I figure out exactly what each person needs to get well and stay well by analyzing their unique needs and supplying each individual with exactly what they need. So some of the things that improve under my care, just some, there's so many: hormone imbalance, digestive disorders, chronic pain, and actually some chronic immune challenges. A lot of people really just get sick at the drop of the hat, and they just can't seem to keep themselves well. They catch every single thing that goes around. And these days, we don't want to catch this nasty thing that seems to be going around right now, and nor do you want to catch a cold or anything else. You want to have your immune system strong. And so I'm going to talk about what makes the immune system strong. Just so you know where I am, at the Natural Health Improvement Center of Columbia, Maryland. And I treat people from Columbia and from Howard County, Maryland. I do some virtual work also. And most of the time, my patients do need to come and see me in person to get what they need. So if you're not in my exact area, do consider giving me a call, and we can actually work over virtual as well. So let me get into the meat of our discussion here. The immune system, what is it? It has two jobs. One, it protects us from invaders, and two, it handles the invaders that we are exposed to when those invaders attack our cells and or make us sick. So the healthiest thing that we can do as human beings is to stay well. The most disrespectful thing we can do to our bodies, if you want to use that word, or the most dangerous thing we can do, is to consistently expose ourselves to immune suppressing foods and environments. So what does that mean? In other words, what are some examples of things that suppress our immune system or make our immune system not as able to fight off invaders or to keep us healthy? We can do things like eat bad foods, eat sugary packaged foods, fried foods, drink too much alcohol, smoking, even using chemical cleaners, dryer sheets, the kinds of air fresheners that people sometimes use in their homes and cars are very full of toxins. Perfumes are often full of toxins. Those kinds of things, the things that make things smell different, our dryer sheets are one of the worst offenders, and those plug-in kinds of things really do cause our bodies to have to fight harder and to just try so much harder to be healthy. So if you can give those up and find healthier options, that's a better idea. In terms of foods, there are good things to eat and there are bad things to eat. In this day and age, we have been confronted with a situation in which a lot of people have to stay home, and a lot of people are getting depressed and sad, and some people eat not so well when they're doing those things, or drink too much, or smoke more, any of those kinds of things which challenge our bodies to stay well. The healthier thing to do is eat good food, get fresh air, and that kind of thing. So, my advice to you is to try to resist the things that are bad for you. Make the changes in your kitchen and in your home so that you have healthier options. Fresh fruits and vegetables. If you're a meat eater, use grass-fed meats, pastured eggs. In other words, fresh food at the best quality that you can get, that you can afford. And you're actually going to be more satisfied eating healthier foods than eating unhealthy foods. So maybe make a list of some of the foods that you like that are good. Maybe, this time of year, apples are wonderful. So get some apples and have that be a snack rather than going to grab Twinkies or cookies or anything that's not so good for you, French fries or potato chips. Those are all things that are going to cause your body to really be not as well and not as able in case you get exposed to COVID or cold or the flu. If you're eating poorly, your body's just not going to have the fortitude it needs to resist those things. And a lot of the people who are getting sick are people who are not taking as good care of themselves. I'm not saying that every single person who does one thing or another is going to get sick, or that every single person that does something else is not going to be sick. But you want to up your odds and you want to stay as healthy as you possibly can be for yourself, for your family, for those people around you, and so that you can continue having your life without interruption. So, additional supplements like vitamin C, zinc, elderberry syrup, calcium, vitamin D are all also very important. There's a very big difference among supplements that you must know about. The supplements that are made, that are the best, are made of whole foods. In my practice, I've chosen the best quality supplements, the one whose origin I know, the ones that are organic and that are made from whole foods. Your body understands whole foods. It doesn't understand things that have been separated or created to look like nutrients that are made in a lab. Your body just doesn't understand those things, therefore it can't really utilize them. So it's really important for you to get food-based supplements because your body knows what to do with food. One example that most people are familiar with is with vitamin C. When you buy vitamin C and you turn the bottle over, you'll most often see that the vitamin C says as ascorbic acid. The thing that most people don't know is that ascorbic acid is only one tiny little part of the vitamin C complex. When you eat an orange, for instance, or have some lemon or grapefruit or some of the great green vegetables that have a lot of vitamin C in them, the vitamin C in that orange or in that food is complete. It's called the vitamin C complex. The ascorbic acid that you just saw on the bottle is just the portion that is the preservative of the vitamin C complex. So, in order to have your body understand and utilize vitamin C for the sake of your immune system, your blood vessels, everything that vitamin C does for you, which is a lot, it actually needs to be the whole complex. The ascorbic acid really just tricks your body, and you don't get the health benefits you need. So that's why when you go to the store and you get vitamin C as ascorbic acid, you see something like 1,000 milligrams, take 3 of them, whatever it is. You really don't need that much of the vitamin C complex if you have the whole vitamin C complex. You see? All right, good. So it is very important to me to have the people that I am so honored to treat just take whole food supplements rather than just parts of a food or something that resembles the vitamin or mineral that is made in a lab. Your body just doesn't understand that. Vitamin D is similar. Of course, the best way to get vitamin D is to go out in the sun. You'll be getting fresh air, which is so important for the immune system. Do breathe oxygen. If you have your mask on most of the time or when you're around people, that's fine. But do make sure that you get outside and breathe some fresh air. It's very, very important for you. Maybe do that when you're not around other people or wherever you're comfortable and people around you are comfortable. So here are the things that you can do. Oh, let me go back one second. I want to talk about calcium. Calcium is extremely important to the immune system. It's not something that's talked about a lot. You hear more about zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, etc. Elderberry syrup is really good too for the lungs and for the immune system. Calcium has been found to be one of the most important minerals, most important nutrients to keep people healthy, particularly during COVID-19. There are actually medical journals that have published information about calcium particularly what's called ionizable calcium. The calcium that we use in our clinic is called calcium lactate, made from a company called Standard Process. And if you call my office, you can find out how to get that. And the people who are dying are from COVID are deficient in ionizable calcium. So that's something that's really important for you to know. And I just didn't want to get off of this webinar without letting you know that. So here are some things that you can do. You can eat more whole foods. You can get exercise and fresh air. You can replace your chemical cleaners with more natural options. You can take whole food supplements. And I want you to be healthy. So here comes the shameless plug part. I want you to make an appointment with me for a free consultation. There is no obligation whatsoever. You'll talk to me on the phone or over video. We'll find out what's going on with you, find out which organs are underactive and stressed in your unique body and exactly what your body needs to be very healthy and resistant to invaders and illness. I really want people to be healthy. Yes, I want you to come in and see me because I think that what I have, nutrition response testing, is the best way to find out exactly what each individual person needs. No two people in my practice are taking exactly the same supplements because everyone is different from everyone else. So let's find out if you're interested in finding out more than that. Please do give us a call. The number is 667-240-2923. And I would love to talk with you over the phone or over video to see if this is the right place for you, if you're really interested in learning more about how you and your family and friends can get healthier. So thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them underneath or give us a call. Again, the number is 667-240-2923. Bye-bye for now.